Shalom Israel. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Racha, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect. And I just want to get into this quick lesson entitled E's mindset is that of a psychopath. And as you see, which I'm gonna put it in post-production, this video. Alright, it was a portion of the movie Gemini Man by Will Smith. Alright, and then this movie alone shows you E's mindset, man. Which when we see E, alright, it means Esau Edom, otherwise known as the so-called or otherwise known as the Caucasian man today. Alright, the red man. Alright, so the synopsis of the movie is Henry Brogan is an elite 51-year-old assassin who's ready to call it quits after completing his 72nd job. His plans get turned upside down when he becomes the target of a mysterious operative who can seemingly predict his every move. To his horror, Brogan soon learns that the man who's trying to kill him is a younger, faster, cloned version of himself. And it also makes me think of it's another movie I saw. It's called Replicas. No, The Island. Yeah, which Replicas is a good one too, but it's another one called The Island. Alright, going to show you how Esau Edom, they into cloning people, man. You know, but the clones that they make, it has every physical characteristics of that of a human being, but it doesn't have a spirit, doesn't have a soul. All right, and this is where, you know, Esau thinks he's going to get to in his new world order, man. All right, as it is written. All right, because that goes with Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. So because they think their houses shall continue forever, all right, basically meaning that the places where they inhabit, they have to create clones, all right, that don't have any physical defects, man. You know, that are able to live a long time. You know, and in that movie The Island, they actually showed you that you had rich Edomites. All right, as I said before, are Caucasians. All right, and what they did was, like, if they had an ailment or if they couldn't have a baby, what they would do is, like, they would perform surgery on a clone that they actually bought. All right, and they would take an organ or whatever they needed out of that clone. All right, and if they needed a baby, the clone would get pregnant. All right, and then however way they would do it, probably through artificial insemination. All right, and then the baby would be taken away from that clone and given to the rich Edomites. You know, so it says the inward thought is that the houses shall continue forever, and that the dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names, and we know that to be a hell of a fact. All right, but another thing I got out of this movie, all right, proving that Esau's mindset is that of a psychopath, is him using these creating these super soldiers, all right, to go continue to be the bully of the earth. All right, and he justifies it. He justifies it in saying, well, you rather these clones go fight your wars than an actual regular human being who actually has families, and that will be missed if they die. Instead of just stop going to war altogether. This is your solution, and this is why we call this man the devil. All right, E, as a brother GMS, it's time, he did a video called E is Pure Evil. Brothers go check that out, man. He was going into how you had this Edomite in the abortion clinic who knew what he was doing was wrong, but instead of confessing that it was wrong, he actually was gloating about it, man. Because the scriptures say he is as death. So anything this man touches is death, man. And his mindset is not that of a normal human being. All right? It's that of a demon, man. How he, kills and has no remorse about it. All right? As a matter of fact, when you go into that word psychopath, it says psychopath is traditionally a personality disorder. All right? So Esau's fucked up from the gate, man. Characterized by persistent antisocial behavior, impaired empathy and remorse, and bold, disinhibited, and egotistical traits. It is sometimes considered synonymous with sociopath. And now when you look up this word disinhibited, it further proves that that this man truly is a psychopath. So the word disinhibited, it says disinhibited behaviors are actions which seem tactless, rude, or even offensive. They occur when people don't follow the usual social rules about what or where to say to do something. Disinhibited behaviors can place enormous strains on families and careers. And you're going to truly see that this man is a psychopath come the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, which makes me think of that precept kind of cool. Because these things that you see on the movies, they actually, if they have them in the movies, best believe they didn't thought about it and have them in real life, man. All right, but they push it off as conspiracy theory. All right, but as Esau, man, he'll tell you the truth like an actual devil, man. Like the serpent in the garden, he'll tell you the truth and mix it with lies. All right, Isaiah 13:9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. Now, some of the synonyms, when you look on Google, one of the synonyms for cruel is what? Draconian. Draconian goes back into what? Being disinhibited, showing a disinhibited nature, man. All right? In which he's going to pull out his super soldiers. He's going to pull out all his bells and whistles, man, upon you tribes, you so-called Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and really all you people, man. All right? Because there's going to be mass riots in the streets. All right? And, hey, these average soldiers is not going to be with, coming against their own people, American people, and that's rightly so. I mean, they joined the army to defend their people, defend America, not come against it. So this is where these super soldiers are going to come in as well. All right. And it also proves too, that the chip, how Esau is going to push the chip as if it's beneficial towards society, not knowing the heinous attitude Esau, as if it's beneficial to society, But of course he would say that because, again, he's a psychopath. So how he thinks is warped. All right? What's evil, what a normal person would actually see as evil, he sees as good. All right? And vice versa, what's actually good, he sees as evil. All right? Like it says in Isaiah 5:20. All right? As a matter of fact, he's pushing homosexuality. That's obviously evil, man. Homosexuality, that can't bring forth life. All right? Esau pushes chemtrails. All right? GMOs. All right? Burning down or deforestation. All right? So, hey, man, just something quick in the spirit. Hey, man, Esau's nature is that of a psychopath. All right? And it's important because what? To know your enemy, man. To know your enemy, like the scriptures say. The scriptures say, Proverbs 26 and 25. It says, when he speaketh fear, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart. All right. And as I said, I mentioned the video in certain movies that goes into Esau and how what he plans to do. All right. And you know, as brothers watch, you'll get the gist of what I'm saying. All right. Which I said I'm gonna put it in the post-product in the I'm gonna actually merge it with this video. All right. So it says, when he speak of fear, believe him not, for there are 7 abominations in his heart, whose hatred is covered by deceit. His wickedness shall be shewed before the whole congregation. All right. All right. So beware, man. Be circumspect. All right. And hey, stay spiritual. With that, shalom to the elect.
Don't you feel pain?
I don't know why you're so angry tonight. You were the inspiration for all of this. The more I got the idea, are you okay? Kafji. Watching you go house to house, wishing I had a whole division of men all as good as you. Wondering if that could be possible. You should be flattered. What happened over there? Atrocities. Friends being sent home in a pine box. Why should we accept that if there's a better way? And look what we created. It's got both of us in it. Don't you think your country deserves a perfect version of you?
There is no perfect version of me. Or him, or anybody.
No? He was on his way to Yemen. Now, thanks to you, his place is going to be taken by someone with parents. Someone who feels pain, fear, which we had edited out of him. Someone with just as many weaknesses as the terrorists that we're trying to kill, and you're going to tell me that's better?
So why not make a whole army of them?
Yeah, why not? Think how many American families we could spare. Nobody's son or daughter would ever have to die. No vet comes home with PTSD and kills himself. We can keep the whole world safe without any actual grief, so who would I be hurting?
You're talking about people, Clay.
Henry, this is the most humane thing that Gemini's ever done.
How many more of me are running around out there? There's only one you, Junior. Use a weapon.
You're my son. I love you as much as any father ever loved any kid.